Welcome back to Fartassia.
Damn
Yo.
it, Felix!
Oh my gosh. Hey, guys, I know that sounded like Phalus, but it was actually Linkara. He made a fart joke. You heard it here.
Oh man!
I didn't know.
Oh!
Okay, I'm telling the
But I
candy
thought you
story.
were classier than that.
Okay.
Chris.
Okay, here's the candy story. Every
Candy.
day, Bargo, every day we were out at Molossia, Bargo would go off with like one or two of us out to the nearby strip malls to get us food. And I accompanied him along for one of the trips, and basically the orders were for like 3 or 4 different places. So I went off on my own and got like some Subway food for everybody, but I still had a lot of time because Bargo and I can't remember who else was with us. We're still getting their food. So I stopped by a Hollywood Video that was closing down. And I was just, looking through, see if there's any games or movies that were going cheap that I could get. There was nothing really there that I wanted, but also their candy was on sale. So I was like, hey, awesome. I will buy a whole bunch of candy for the shoot. Just to have for everyone to enjoy. So I bought like 3 or 4 boxes of different candies like Starburst and M&Ms and Skittles and crap. And I brought it back with me. I left it in the car, though, because I was too busy passing out regular food to everybody. And I completely forgot about it. So later on, because the house had to be deserted for some of the like insano fight scenes and whatnot, everyone else was gathered into the cars. Angry Joe finds the candy and starts eating it himself. And I think he was distributing it, but I was just like, damn you, Joe! You stole the candy!
And that's where babies come from.
We bought a bunch of candy in Suburban Nights, too, we were there over Easter, and so the day after Easter, everything was on sale. We're like, Easter sale! Woo!
We tried to go there on Easter to get the candy, and the stupid Target was closed.
That was surprising to me, because I get, like, on Christmas that stores are closed, but Easter was surprising.
I understand some stores being closed. I don't get Target being closed on Easter.
Oh, I mean...
It seems kind of silly.
This crowded, cramped hotel room that actually was still pretty roomy as long as we weren't sitting on the bed.
Yeah, they had to shoot it. It had to look like we had less room than we really did.
Happy birthday to me. I love how we all defer to the cinema stop.
Well, don't we already?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so... It's that voice,
I
man.
trust him with my finances already. So.
Water pouring down your 3-dimensional organs. It is miraculous.
He might be planning to blow us all up. He's mad, I tell you! Mad! Mad!
Look, the nostalgia critic may be a little nutty.
So, 100 pounds of dynamite.
Nuts. You look me in the eye and tell me he's not stupid enough to do something that crazy.
I'm going to tell a random story, I guess. I remember the first time I seen you, Lewis, is when I was getting my card for the room. I was like one of the last people there. And you just come like strutting down in a bathrobe down to the lobby.
I needed something from the front desk, and I was just like, well, it's late at night. I'm gonna wear the robe that I brought for linking up with Linkara because I'm just awesome like that.
Yeah, it's always just an image I remember now, though, because of that. It's like, yeah. And then I think you gave me the first, oh, you're a lot taller than I thought you'd be.
You are really freaking tall.
Yeah.
I was just really surprised by that. I was like, oh my god, you're like handsome Tom tall.
Yeah, everyone thought Brad was tall and thought I was short. And, it's something I never thought of. Like,
well, Brad is always...
Everyone thinks you're short.
Brad is always shot from low angle, so he appears taller. You are just like straight on, so you look like your normal height. I can't remember, was Mars Girl there?
I could see thinking I'm just a bit shorter, but I was kind of surprised when people thought I was like really short or something. Like, what?
Was Mars Girl already there? Was it Mars Girl who arrived with you, or Benzai?
It was Mars Girl. She arrived a little bit before me. I think I was the last because of that gun camera shit in Denver.
A what?
Where they thought my camera was a gun in Denver, so I got held up and had to take another flight. Yeah.
They thought your camera was a gun.
Yeah. After putting it through the X-ray, they took a while to send it through, and I was kind of like, "What's going on?" It's like, "Sir, do you have a gun?" No.
It's been a huge gun.
Yeah, I don't know how they saw any part of it as a gun.
Do they think the sun is an angry god of flaming in the sky? I mean, what the? It's a camera.
Yeah. Luckily, the security guy, though, the one that came down to check on it, he was cool. He's just kind of like, "Oh yeah, this is the part they thought was a gun. It's cool, whatever, go." But it was still too late for me to make it to my connection on time, so I had to wait for the next flight.
Keeping you safe from cameras, everyone.
And Bennett doing like a bajillion different iterations of this that he would come up on the spot.
He's good at that.
Bennett can bring on the creepy when he needs to.
Yeah.
Of course, after like 7 of them, the absolute best one was, "I say we kill him."
Wario, I like it.
I like it.
By the end of the week, the nostalgia critic won't be the king of
Why does nobody like the plan about spiders?
And the funny thing is, Justin doesn't like the "I like it" line anymore.
Well, at some points a meme can just you just get sick of it.
Oh yeah, you get forced anything down your throat, you get sick of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
No, you wouldn't, would you?
Hey, Lupa, have you seen My Little Pony?
Shut up!
Of course, the very last thing that we filmed while out in Molossia, Foam Rain doing 2 very fast takes of him somehow having memorized all this.
I guess we have no choice. We will have to give Cinema Snob a try. Bring him to me. Right.
It's really something.
And then Superman came.
Yeah, that was great.
He wore that shirt specifically to do the pulling apart the overshirt. Dun dun dun!
Yep.
Apparently, Rob and Doug instructed him to be the entire SWAT team all talking at once.
That it's also an unfortunate position Matthew puts Brad in. Yeah.
You know, I could depose the critic right now. Magic gun, back of the head.
That's your motivation.
Why
in this
didn't
scene.
you? You know what, Lewis? I'm still mad you just didn't use your spaceship in Suburban Nights.
It was being cleaned. It's a big ship. It needs to be cleaned, and sometimes I don't have time to clean it. It's why I got on artificial intelligence, and it just really needs to be fixed.
Sounds like a bad excuse.
I am the system.
Oh, Wario.
What should his sentencing be? Come on.
So many good lines in this. I keep forgetting how good this was.
Well, I don't think it's so much the lines he's got. It's just he does great delivery of what he gets.
Lupa, Nash, you guys. I know that Lupa, you just joined the site, right?
I knew I was gonna be on the site, but I think it was like the next month that I was that I actually premiered on there after Kickassia aired or whatever.
And Nash, you were still a long way off from joining the site.
I was languishing in the forum obscurity.
What was it like watching this for the first time from the perspective of someone who had not actually joined the site yet?
I wanted to go to there. Like, gee, it'll be great when I get to the site in the next anniversary. I'll get to be in it.
I'm so sorry.
My dreams were crushed.
Well,
you do the Nash cut and put yourself in front of the TV.
Oh yeah, Lupus,
do what I did. Use cutting edge technology. Put yourself in. You tell him, snob.
Yeah, you left from the hotel with him. I remember that. You're like behind the rocks already.
And Lupa.
But I mean, just like not from the perspective necessarily of someone wanting to join the site and be a part of it and part of the anniversary. Just like, what did you do as a fan? Did you like follow along with speculation of things that was going on? Did you read all the comments?
I read it. Well, even back then, I was reading the comments to go, "Oh, that's interesting. That guy's an idiot. Interesting. That guy's an idiot. Idiot. Interesting. Idiot. I did the Twitter ribbon thing. I'm like, hey guys, go watch this, but I don't really do too many of the whole comments and forum stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember when the trailer came out, I wasn't on Twitter or anything like that, so I wasn't spoiled on any of it. So I was just like mind blown. I was really excited to see it, and one of the reasons that I started doing videos in the first place was after I watched the Brawl, because that was one of the things where I'm like, oh, the site is so cool. Like, it would be really cool to be involved with something like that. And so, to see it be even better, and knowing that I was going to premiere on the site the next month, it was really exciting, because then that means that I could be invited to the next anniversary, which did happen. But it was really cool, and I'm glad that I was able to be a part of the next one.
Well, good. Now the Nostalgia, and of course, this was filmed in the Nostalgia Critics then room at the time. That's actually a massage chair.
What?
Yeah, his desk.
His table is a massage chair.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I remember Lindsay talking about that, how it was squishy.
It's absolutely perfect for slamming his hands on it, because then he doesn't hurt his hands.
I'm still always impressed with that careful walk Bargo does there.
Apparently, it's just like him slowly moving forward on one step, and it's...
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so impressive, because it really looks like they would have pushed him on a skateboard.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought they did.
Yeah.
Then
Really?
Monty didn't know the tragic fate that would befall him in the next year.
Monty, the part that just kept getting cut down.
I was really sad by that, because Bargo's bits in the very first draft of the script were hilarious.
Now, I wonder, with the first draft, when he's still Bargo, how that would have affected, Suburban Nights, whether Monty would have been in that at all, if it had gone through like that.
Well, that's weird, because
first he was just Bargo, it wasn't Monty at all.
Yeah, he was just Bargo in that, but what was so weird about it was then he kept like, I don't want to, I'm Bargo, I'm not Monty. Okay, fine, you can recognize me as Monty, but that's who I am. But then he like suddenly decides in this scene to be Monty.
That's all Lee is doing in all the scenes, just touching himself and things.
He's amazed by his 3D-ness.
Yeah, I really like that background acting.
I suggest an
God.
attack.
Joe's face here.
Are you high?
No, that's
the face he does after that. Yeah, but that's my favorite face he does.
I did like 3 or 4 different please in different tones. Please.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No!
I mean,
I won't be able to.
that was the past.
I do like how people were really confused by the continuity of Dr. Insano now.
That's not how he works.
There's
CR
alternate
broke down.
dimension Insanos now.
Insano's running time.
People with the continuity on it's not lost, people. There is no fun. There is no end point for this crap.
This is not my show we're talking about.
Lost.
Wait, but
Using Lost as a good thing for continuity.
Okay, point. Yeah.
But I don't know how I could have warned the nostalgia critic about the room. He's in the future. How did I? You know what? I like the theory that you, Lewis, that you have a TARDIS and that we flew in the TARDIS with you to get there.
I don't have a TARDIS. That's the one.
I have a TARDIS.
Salem is the one with the TARDIS. But yeah, that bit right there, me improvise. Here's the thing. Because Insano is my arch nemesis, Doug originally did not write anything like me reacting to the fact that, why are we bringing Insano into this? So I was like, can we just do a quick improv bit where like Joe says his line, then I'm like, that's a stupid plan. And then Joe just suddenly, brought in his legendary line, then I just improv'd in, are you high?
Yeah.
Is it bad that I wanted to add fart sounds to that transformation sequence?
Damn it, woman!
Funny! That's what it looks like!
Dr. Fartsino!
Alright, make it a YouTube poop, someone.
I think you have a problem.
To be continued.
Oh yeah, you can see the light streaming in from the back there.